Morning, Groovers. Oh, what's going on with my camera? Hang on. Welcome to the Shitty Kitty Kitchen. It's Saturday morning in Australia. My glasses need to be cleaned. Didn't think that through. So it is Saturday morning in Australia. I'm about to make some keto pancakes for brunch. My stomach's going crazy. And I thought, why not just go live? If other people are cooking, you're welcome to jump up on the panel and chat while you're making your breakfast or your brunch. For those of you in parts of the world where you're having afternoon tea, feel free to join in, or dinner, whatever works. But first up, I'm going to make myself some coffee while people join in. How's everyone doing in isolation? How you coping? I thought if I go live, we could all keep each other company, just hang out. I'm going live on Facebook as well, but I can't see comments. G'day, Ivor. Yeah, pancakes. Woo-hoo. Coffee first. But yeah, I'm live on Facebook as well. Hello to everyone on Facebook. You are more than welcome to pop over to my YouTube channel right now with Tori. I'll try to pop over and see your comments as we go, but I'm also under a bit of pressure. I want to get these little buggers cooked and eaten, or at least cooked before the Premier's press conference at 11. So it's a bit of a race against the clock. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Hi, Val. How are you? Haven't seen you for ages. Have you been well? Now, I'm sorry for those of you who are watching who aren't keto, but that's cool. You can learn how to make keto pancakes. And to be honest, I'd rather be making, the traditional ones with flour and so on, but I have not those ingredients in my house, although we are going to be using organic coconut flour in this recipe. I might just take a copy of my link. Just jump over to Facebook. G'day, everyone on Facebook world. Still getting used to going live on Facebook as well. Caroline, g'day. I've got a brand new Twin Blue KitchenAid. Any tips for good recipes? Oh, yeah, there's shitloads on YouTube. And the KitchenAid website's got a heap of stuff on there too. So I've just popped my YouTube link if anyone wants to come over. I will try to say g'day to the Facebook people from time to time, but I'm basically driving this thing over on StreamYards. Hey, John of Oof, how you doing? Thanks, Janelle. Good to see you, gorgeous. Hi, Emily. How are you, gorgeous? So, yeah, we're cooking in captivity in the Shitty Kitty Kitchen. And like I said, I am going to be making keto coconut pancakes. So the first thing I've got to do, I'm making enough for 2 serves because one's ridiculous. And if you do servings just for one, you only need to use 1.5 eggs, which, how do you do that, right? So I'm just going to separate the yolks from the other bit, the whites, while I wait for my coffee to boil. That might make things a bit better. So we're just doing a bit of egg separating at the moment. What's everyone else having for breakfast? Yeah, hit the like, y'all. Thanks, John. Hit the like and subscribe as well if you haven't already. What's everyone else had for breakfast, brunch? Oh, hang on, bit of egg in the bowl. Thank God I don't have one of those overhead camera things going. I'll just get that out with a teaspoon. What's everyone else cooking and eating? Anything excitement? And if anyone wants to jump up and chat on StreamYards with me while we're doing this, feel free to. If you're cooking as well and you want to show us what you're making, that's really, whoops, shit. I need my coffee or better glasses. Yeah, if you want to jump up and tell us what you're cooking as well, that'd be awesome. Or you can just hang out, whatever works, right? So I've got our 3 googie eggs now going in. And the recipe does say to whisk up the whites with a hand mixer, but I'm actually going to pop it in my KitchenAid because that can just get on with doing it while I do other stuff. And also the hand mixer's a lot noisier than the KitchenAid. What time is it? You just had a broccoli cheese casserole. Nice, Emily. It's hi, Rachel. G'day from Adelaide. Janelle, we had not keto 1-bit bagels, so not keto, I'm guessing. It's 10:11 a.m. here where I am in Tassie. People like Rachel there in Adelaide, it's more like 9:45 for them. So Saturday morning in Oswego. So these little egg whites are going to go into my KitchenAid, and I'm going to whip them until soft peaks form. What does it say? I used an interesting word. It didn't say. It says whip the egg whites. And, yeah, so I'm going to do this until stiff peaks form, everybody, stiff peaks. And in addition to the 3 egg whites, I'm also adding a pinch of salt. I'm actually going to whip the crap out of them. So there is a bit of noise pollution at the moment. I'm sorry about that. See if my coffee's ready. Pretty close. But yeah, broccoli casserole does sound delicious. You need to share that recipe, Emily. But Caroline, I can chat to you heaps about KitchenAid stuff. But yeah, there's so many YouTube videos. That's usually my first port of call, and the KitchenAid website as well does have heaps of videos as well. Hey, Save Robbie, how you doing, Groover? Val, buffalo chicken dip, eat with tortilla chips, 2 boiled chicken breasts in KitchenAid with cattle, 1 cup ranch dressing, 2 cups cheddar. Far out. Val's just put an amazing recipe in there. There you go, Caroline. Oh, she's over on YouTube though. So, Caroline, jump over to YouTube and there's a recipe for you to make in your KitchenAid for a really good sounding dip, buffalo chicken dip. Yum. Amy's looking. It doesn't matter, Emily. At the end of the day, we're all eating a lot of frozen food at the moment, aren't we? So. Oops. A little bit longer for the erect peaks to form. Just going to make my coffee. And then once I'm not using the KitchenAid, I'll put a link in if anyone wants to come up and say good day as well. You dig the apron, Robbie? Me too. Me too. Just getting some cream because that's how you have your coffee on keto. Cream in your coffee. Can you believe it? It's delicious. All right. I think we've got erect peaks now. Let's just have a look. Not quite. Just a bit of spatula action. Val. I dig the apron. Melt the cheddar. Okay. Guilty of what, Robbie? Being awesome. If you like chicken wings, you'll love that dip. I love buffalo wings, and I love making, there's a blue cheese dip that I like to make, and I don't actually like blue cheese unless it's in a dip or it's been cooked and all the crystallized bits have melted. But yeah, I love a buffalo wing. Look, I think this is as good as it's going to get in terms of soft peaks or erections or whatever I had to get. Just getting them out of the whisk bit. Now, I've made these pancakes before, and look, you know, they're not as good as the real deal, but they're not bad either. So that was clever. I just lifted up the bowl and put half of it back on the whisk. This must be riveting viewing. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the whiskey bit. So it's just going to look bad in the background. Okay. Guilty of frozen food. Erect, yes, erect peaks. We've got those. If you don't have KitchenAid, shred the chicken by hand and heat all ingredients in a saucepan. See, I'm confused by that. What do you use to shred up the chicken? Like you said, 2 chicken breasts in the KitchenAid. That kind of is freaking me out a little bit. I wouldn't have a clue how to. If I put 2 chicken breasts in my KitchenAid, they'd just be spinning around. There wouldn't be any shredding going on. Is there a special attachment for it? Gosh, it's a gorgeous day. It's only going to get to like 13 degrees Celsius or something, but it's really lovely and sunny at the moment. So now we're going to get, we're just going to put our erect egg whites to one side for the moment. We're going to get ourselves another bowl and mix up the yolks. Remember, we separated the eggs, so we're now going to whip up the yolks. I've got to melt a little bit of coconut oil. This is one of my favourite things of my mum's. Comes in handy all the time. If you cook with coconut oil and use coconut oil a lot, especially in Tassie where your coconut oil solidifies, like when we lived in Vietnam, you know, coconut oil was always liquid, but when you're in a cooler climate, it does solidify. So we just need to melt a tablespoon of coconut oil. Hit the likes for Tori. Yeah, I'm a bit confused about them too, Save Robbie. They sound like chicken pancakes. It sounded like a dip until the chicken breast bit. We need explanations. We need to know what the hell's going on. I'm going to need those measuring spoons again, I'm pretty sure. And hopefully, my little pretty apron is stuck in my drawer. Not going anywhere fast. So I'm just going to put that back on the element I just made the coffee on, and hopefully it's warm enough and it'll melt it a bit. Yep, she's melting. I might just pop it on low for a sec. And in addition to the coconut oil, we're also going to put in some coconut milk, and I'm using a tin of that, and we need 100 mils. So I need a little measuring jug. I'm actually using tinned coconut milk. I have got a carton of it up in the pantry, but either or is fine. I'm a bit bummed I accidentally bought light coconut milk. So I thought I might as well just chuck it in these pancakes. And now that I've got an open can, I'll probably make a curry or something for dinner that has coconut milk in it. So 100 mils of coconut milk. G'day to everyone on Facebook. Sorry, I'm not jumping backwards and forwards. I can't see if you're commenting. You are more than welcome to hit the link I posted in the Facebook chat that will bring you over to the YouTube channel. But it's lovely to have you here. But, yeah, please don't feel like I'm ignoring you. My multitasking. I've managed to make a coffee and whip some egg whites at the same time, which is just, well, my KitchenAid did the egg whites. Okay, so our coconut oil is now melted. That was a tablespoon. So we've got the 3 egg yolks, milk, and melted coconut oil. And we're going to whisk the crap out of them. Well, maybe not the crap out of them, but whisk it together so it all gets mixed together. And then to add to our batter, so that's what that sort of looks like at the moment, the start of a batter. I'm trying to show it without pouring it all over my laptop. I think you all know what a pancake batter looks like. Oh, you're asking if I'm making chicken pancakes. No, I'm making coconut pancakes, and I'm going to serve them with some coconut flakes, a little bit of butter, and some blueberries. In fact, I'll get my blueberries out now because they're frozen Give them a chance to defrost a little bit. The KitchenAid paddle attachment will shred the chicken. I don't think I've got a paddle. I've got a whisk. I've got a dough hook. And I've just got this thing. Is that what you're... That's not a paddle, is it? That's all I've got. I've just got 3 attachments. I've also got a mincer attachment and a food processor attachment, like that shreds veggies and shit. But that I've only got that, the whisk that I just used to do the eggs, or a dough hook. If that can shred chicken, you have just blown my mind. It is good to see, Robbie. It's good to see all of you, and also everyone over on Facebook World. Actually, before I continue on with my batter, I might just pop over and say hi to everyone in Facebook land. If there's anyone still over there, I'm sorry if you're feeling neglected. Hello, Andrew Byrne. Good to see you. You're watching both, say Robbie. Hi, Brad. You have fun too, and a great day ahead as well. Beautiful. Stu, use your hands. For what, mate? Shredding the chicken. That's the paddle, Val? Oh, my God. All right, I'm going to Google. You're dangerous with a whisk in your hand, Robbie. So we've got our whisking thing. I've just put some blueberries in a little dish to let them defrost a little bit. They're out of the freezer. And I'm now going to add the coconut flour. I can't remember the quantity. 30 grams. All right, so I've got my little scale ready. So organised. I prepared all of this. I never cook like this. My mate Andrew, who's over in on Facebook, can vouch for that. Like, you know how some people get everything out, measure it all, and no, that's not how Tori cooks at all. So 30 grams of coconut flour. The flour you have when you're not allowed to have real flour. And I've just finished my bag, and it's 32 grams, good enough. So, yeah, just organic coconut flour is what I've been using. Not sponsored by these guys. I'm just showing you. This was the backup gigantic bag I've got, which I didn't even need to use, so that's handy. We're also going to put a little bit of baking powder, not soda, baking powder. Baking powder, we need half a teaspoon. I'm just adding that in with my flour, and then I believe we're just going to chuck all of this in and make it into a smooth batter. Look out, groovers. I love you, Robbie. Have fun at work. Hi, Robert. Mind blown. Just boil the chicken and put it in with that paddle. I'm gonna, Val. I'm going to rewind this live and get that recipe. Faux show. Robert Slick. Did you say you're going to jerk style that chicken? I think that's Val's talking about the chook. I can't believe that paddle's going to shred chicken. I can't wait to make that. I think I've got nearly all of those ingredients too that you mentioned. I'm a bit excited. I might go live and make it. But yeah, be safe, Robbie. Be safe, everybody. So I've now mixed this up. It's meant to be a batter, and it's quite thick. Like, it's not runny. That is essentially what the batter is meant to be like. And now I'm just going to, it says smooth, but that's about as smooth as you get with coconut flour. I'm just going to gently fold the egg whites into this bowl, and then I'm going to let it sit for 5 minutes. And we can all have a little chat about shit, about all the shit. How's everyone traveling though? Like, I think I love that we've got all this technology to keep us connected, even though we're all isolated. Imagine, like if this was the Spanish flu era, with everyone pretty much doing what we're doing now. I'm fascinated by pandemics. I don't know why. Didn't think I'd actually live to see one quite like this, but here we are. But yeah, you know, imagine like the Spanish flu. They were all bunkered down. They didn't have technology. They couldn't leave their homes to post letters. Like, well, this said to gently fold. I've just been rather aggressively folding it. Will that powder get rid of heat rash like cornstarch? The baking powder? No, I don't think so. I think it just sort of activates the coconut flour a bit, I think. I don't know. I have to Google that. I've gently folded the egg whites through. I'm not happy with the consistency of my batter. It's quite, it looks like scrambled eggs. I have made this recipe, raw egg, just like raw egg, look out. But yeah, it looks like scrambled eggs. Do I add more coconut oil a bit? Might add a bit more coconut milk just to get it a little bit more liquidated because, yeah, it's not going to, if that's how they cook, they're just going to be like little scrambled eggs. I didn't guarantee these were going to be winners, and I have made them once before, and I don't remember remembering them. I don't recall remembering them fondly. It was just, I had all the ingredients, so I thought I'd have another crack. I bet your wrists are sore from beating that dough. No, I could beat dough for days, Robert. Don't you worry about my wrists. It's kind of strange, these. It does say that you have to do it on a low to medium heat and flip them carefully. So I'm not sure how well these are going to hold together even. It's just looking a lot like scrambled egg at the moment, which is slightly disturbing. I'm putting more coconut milk in. I'm probably going to fuck it up royally. But that's okay. We're cooking with keto. We're cooking in captivity. It looks more like a batter now. I'll let that sit for 5 minutes. And while that's going on, I'll heat up my pan. I'm using a pan that is pretty good for this kind of stuff. Just a little, what's the word, you know, stick-free, whatever that is, anti-stick, Tefal, whatever it is. You know, the highly toxic, you should never cook with it or you're going to die. Marla, good idea to get it moist with coconut milk. Thank you, Marla, over on Facebook. Marla's an amazing cook. She knows what she's talking about. Hi, Jude. Hey, if they're horrible, I won't bring any over, but if they're good, I'll drop some over to you. Gluten-free for you, please, Chris. Well, they are gluten. Oh, there's baking powder. Is baking powder gluten-free? No, it's got rice flour. Other than that, that recipe of Val's, I just can't wait to try it. I had no idea that you could put chicken breasts in your KitchenAid and the paddle will shred it. Life-changing. Robert, you're a fit gal, I bet you can be. Robert, I can't work out if you're a nice troll or you're just a cheeky bugger. Me too, Emily. Yeah, the Spanish flu and the Black Plague, exactly. 50 million from Spanish flu. Do you know what sucked about Spanish flu was the first round they self-isolated like we're all doing. And then the government started saying, it's all good, get back out there. And they're back out in the streets. And the second wave wiped out way more than the first wave. And that's why governments are being coy and careful, I guess, about when they start letting us all back out into the wild because... yeah, the second wave of the Spanish flu, Google it. It was not good. It was not pretty. In America, we eat buffalo chicken wing dip a lot, especially while watching football. Buffalo is a city in Western New York. It is known for inventing the buffalo chicken wings. Thank you for that update, Val. I did know that that Buffalo, New York was credited with the invention. The best buffalo wings I've ever had were actually in Hawaii last year, well, in October 2 years ago with my friend Anastasia. Amazing. You ever play stickball in the street as a kid, getting all hot, sticky and sweat? Robert, what's going on? It's like 10:30 in the morning here. A bit early for this smut. Going back over to, hi, Laws, over in Facebook land. G'day, gorgeous. I am live on YouTube, so I'm sort of jumping from one to the next. I'm now going to melt some butter to cook my pancakes in. I'm not convinced these are going to be good at all. We'll do a test one and see how we go. Hey, guys, did you know you can freeze butter? You can. So if you're not enjoying your little outings to the shop, you can buy an extra stick or two of butter and you can freeze it. This hasn't been frozen. I just thought there was a bit of info. You can also freeze cream. The rule with cream, though, is if you defrost it, make sure you defrost it in the fridge, and then when it's defrosted, shake the crap out of it because it separates. But, yeah, I thought that was a handy tip if people are trying to not go to the shops as often as they normally would. Buy a couple of extra sticks of butter and whack them in your freezer. Trying to find my flipper. There it is. That's the one thing I should have got first is the didn't need to worry about getting all the ingredients out of the pantry. They don't make noise. Should have got the utensils out. That's why I'm nervous about opening things up too soon. Me too, Emily. And I think, you know, the governments world over are being criticised for either letting people back out too soon or not letting them out yet. But there's a lot of, like, historical evidence behind these decisions. There's a lot of medical evidence. There's a lot of already, you know, like stories out of Italy and Spain and other countries where it's gone ballistic, the US, that we can all learn from. Did you ever see the documentary I Heard the Bells about Spanish flu? It's on YouTube. Oh, cool. I'll check that out. I haven't seen that. Robert, I'm a cooped up, wild and unkempt, untamed animal. I need to be let out of my cage to mingle with all the tame, pretty little sheep. I hear you. I hear you. Wouldn't it be nice if we could all frolic together in a paddock somewhere? Seriously, I'm not joking. I think it'd be lovely. This little you is getting restless too. Okay. Butter's happening. I'm going to try one of these little buckets in my pan. I'm not feeling it yet. Really weird texture. Not unusual. Coconut flour is renowned for crazy texture. That's bigger than I was hoping for. That's what she said. But yeah, we'll see how we go. What does it say? Fry them for a couple of minutes or so on each side on a low to medium heat. Flip carefully. Lorza, welcome to the tubes. What a gorgeous kitchen you have, Troy. Isn't it cute? And it's not. This is it. I mean, there's an island bench in front of me with a double sink in it. And obviously a bit of storage under the island as well. But this is basically it. I mean, this cupboard here, this top bit is my pantry. It's a tidy little kitchen, but it's great fun to cook in. There's sort of enough room between here and the island for people to co-mingle in the kitchen. Sometimes there's too many in the kitchen, but it works all right for me. Let's all frolic in a year at Tori's house. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Hi, Andrea from the USA. She's over in the US, but she's over on Facebook is what I was going to say. You can freeze cheese too. Marla's pointing that out over on Facebook. You can. Now, I think, like for me doing keto, a lot of the recipes have shredded cheese. So, or what we would call in Australia grated cheese. So I had a block of cheddar and I grated up 1 cup serves of grated cheese and froze them that way. Fantastic for baking, but you wouldn't freeze like cheddar cheese and then put it out on a cheese plate because it's not right. But it's great it's just different. Don't freeze the soft cheese as though your camemberts, bries, that sort of stuff, no good. Your blues, nah. but your cheddars, whack them in the freezer. Go for it. But yeah, I just grated up a big block of cheddar into 1 cup bags for all my weird keto cheese things. I'm a bit bummed I've made it as big as it is because it's going to make flipping it all the bit harder. Pretty little plate. I always show off my little plates because I love them so much. But I just want to say to people, if you have like good cutlery, good crockery, things that you're saving for a rainy day or a special occasion, there is no bigger special occasion than right now. Use all the good stuff. Like light the crystal candle that you've been hanging on to since you were given it at Christmas. Or my birthday, I can't remember. The Andes gave me this beautiful candle, and it's a double wicker, and I was like, oh, I'm saving that for a rainy day. Well, nah. I mean, yep, here's our rainy days, everyone. Get that stuff out. Laura, I miss that kitchen and the hottie and the red. Well, I don't know if I'm hot, but glorified rice. Oh, another recipe. Crushed pineapple, maraschino cherries. No, I can't. No, you lost me there. That was one thing I couldn't handle in America was like little marshmallows in salads, like the combination of sweet and I don't know if I could do the rice. I can't eat rice at the moment anyway, but with Cool Whip, which mini marshmallow. Oh, so it's a sweet thing, right? Sorry, Val, that sounds disgusting. To me, it might be beautiful. If you give me a savoury rice recipe, I'd consider doing it. All right, I'm just going to flip this little fucker. Oh, it looks like it's straight out of a magazine, people. You're going to be blown away. Now, I'm keeping an eye on the time too. The Premier's daily press conference, which I think is at 11 o'clock today, is tragically the highlight of my life at the moment, and I don't want to go into that. I don't want to compete with Peter Gutwin. I think you'll be amazed when I show you this little pancake. I'll make 2 and then shove them in my face hole with a taste test. Kind of regretting licking that raw egg now. Not that I feel sick, but it's left a weird taste in my mouth. Can you cook some Mary Jane brownies? I'm on public platforms, Robert. Behave yourself. Yeah, it's a dessert. Yeah, I'll leave you to that dessert, Val. Sorry, that sounds. I'd rather make if I was able to eat rice right now, I'd rather make a rice pudding than that thing. My host mum, when I lived in Missouri, in Kansas City, Missouri, made a salad with salad ingredients. So it had things like tomato, cucumber, carrot, but each layer was set in a different jelly, what you guys call Jello. So like she'd have, the purple, orange. I mean, God, pretty as hell to look at. This beautiful glass round salad bowl with all these different layers in jelly in Australia. But there was like cucumber and stuff. I couldn't deal with that. And the other thing was, look at this beautiful green salad I've just made, and now I'm going to chuck a bag of mini marshmallows in there and mix them all through. Like, no. To me, that's like apricot chicken. For the most part, I'm not a big fan of the fruit meat combo. But, each to his own. So I'm going to get this little prick onto a plate so you can see it in all its glory. Check it out, guys. Looks like something out of a magazine. In fact, I'm not going to do a second one. I'm just going to eat this one because I reckon this will fill me up, and I'll cook the rest of them later. I want to do a taste test for all y'all. So what I'm actually going to put on top of it is, this is why keto is the best. First up, I'm putting some butter on it. Yeah. It's been cooking in butter, and now it's getting butter melted on top of it. Here are some blueberries I took out of the freezer earlier. I won't use all of them because I took out enough for 2 pancakes, so I'll just put a few of those on. But how easy was that? I managed to do all of that and chat and jump between YouTube and Facebook and flirt a little bit with Robert Slick, whoever the hell he is. And I'm also adding a bit of shredded coconut, which I love, although it does get stuck in my teeth sometimes, but that's what toothpicks are for. Right. Now, obviously, this would look prettier if I'd made a stack. You've had, pot's legal in Michigan. It's not in Australia. I mean, we've got medicinal marijuana here, and in South Australia, where Rachel, who was in chat earlier, is from, I think you can still have one plant for personal use, but the rest of the country, I think we're all kind of big no-no. But, yeah, so it's not as pretty as if I'd made a stack, but can you see? Can you see my pretty brunch? Oh, I knew that had happened. Don't hold food over your laptop. You'll wreck it. So I'm just going to put the butter in the fridge too. I don't like it sitting here on my bench. And then I'll do a little taste test. And we can have a little chat before I disembark to watch the premiere and his daily press conference, which, has become the highlight of my day. I like to crack jokes in chat a little bit because some people just need to laugh, I think, right now. I'll tell you what this is like. I'm actually cutting it with a knife and fork to try and be elegant. My God, so much better than the last time. Last time didn't rate them at all. I didn't hate them, just didn't rate them. But this time around, it would be better to have two so I could make a little stack, melt the butter between them, and also give the blueberries a bit more of a chance to defrost. But I'm not complaining. But do you know why these are amazing? Guess what ingredient is standing out the most and is making them the most delicious things in the world? They're fluffy, light. Oh, my God. I nailed it. Nailed it. Does anyone watch that show on Netflix? It's loud, colourful, and the stuff on there is disgusting. But for some reason, if I just want some light entertainment, over to Nailed It I go. It's inspired me to learn how to bake. I kind of want to go on that show because I reckon I could do a better job than the people on there who already like making cakes and stuff. It is a pancake with blueberries, Robert, and it is yum. Emily, love real butter. When I quit drinking 37 years ago. 37 years ago? You don't look old enough to quit drinking 37. You must have started drinking when you were 2. Promise yourself real butter, no margarine. Yeah. Margarine's the devil. All these diets that say do all the light, like I'm horrified I've got light coconut milk because I don't normally buy anything light. It's bad for you because they strip all the fats out and then they have to put other shit in to make it flavoursome. And I shouldn't stand here eating. I can't help it though. They're delicious. So good. I rate them. They're from the website Diet Doctor. I wrote to Diet Doctor when I started keto and said I like cooking on YouTube. Can I do recipes? And they said as long as they're the recipes that are already free to the public, and there's a shitload that are free to the public, and this is one of them. So if you typed in coconut flour pancakes, hang on, I'll give you the exact name. I think they're low carb coconut pancakes. You'll get this recipe. Easy peasy and delicious. Keto has been great for me, Emily. I've now gone over the 10 kilo mark. I can't remember what that is in pounds. Let's Google. Gosh, they're good. I can't wait to finish them. Weight conversion. No, yeah, weight conversion. So yeah, it was weigh in today, and I've now lost 10.1 kilos, which is 22.26669 pounds. Let's just say 23 pounds, 22 and a half pounds, whatever. So yeah, I've still got another 8 kilos to go, but I'm feeling amazing. Love it. Love, love, love it. My friend Joe's, just hang on. Just letting her know I'm live right now. I'll check in later. Okay, so yeah, that's how much I've lost doing keto, and I love it. 22.2 pounds. You drink butter by the gallon, rub it on your corns on your feet, take an angle grinder to the little bus. I'm eating, mate. It's not really conversation I want to have while I'm eating pancakes. Off to the hot tub and your mudslide drink. Good job, Tori. Thanks, Val. And I am going to go back and find that recipe. I cannot wait to see how that paddle on my KitchenAid shreds a chicken breast. I can't wait. I've got 2 chicken breasts in the freezer. I'm going to defrost them, and that's going to be on my list tomorrow. Unbelievable. One right butt cheek weight is about 22 pounds. So I've lost a butt cheek. Woohoo! Although I've never had an issue with my bum. I'm cool with my bum. It's my gut. But I do feel great. I'll just jump over to Facebook. Good morning, Jenny. How you doing? Hi, Joe in Adelaide. Marilyn. Your easy yogurt maker means you don't have to leave the house for yogurt. Yum. Yes, well, that is a handy thing to have too. But anyway, I think I might wrap this up unless anyone wants to pop up and say good day. Before I sign off, I'm happy to put the StreamYard link in. I don't want anyone jumping up and flashing their bum or anything like that. It'll get my YouTube channel shut down. I can see you before you come in anyway. But there's the StreamYard link if anyone wishes to come up and say good day. I'll be wrapping this up in 5 minutes. But, yeah, happy to say hi if anyone wants to join in. Because even though the Premier's press conference doesn't start on time, and I don't have a problem with that. They're getting briefed on a lot of information they've got to go live about. But I do like giving people shit in chat who complain about it not starting on the dot. It's like, what, do you have somewhere to be? Do you need to go to your spare bedroom, or are you in a hurry? Where are you off to? You walking from the living room to your bathroom? Like, Jesus, people, honestly. Or it starts 3 minutes late and people are, it started 3 minutes late. Yeah, good observation. Who gives a shit? I don't know. Some people and what matters to them, it just blows my mind. Blows my mind. Hi, Helen. How you doing? You can do chair exercises on YouTube. Yeah, I've seen a girl that I used to follow on YouTube doing her chair exercises. Glows Be Fit and Pretty. That's the name of her channel. Sorry, I have to eat them while they're still hot. I used to get subscription boxes, Japanese snack food, and I'd unbox them. And the whole point of doing that was to taste the food and react to what it was like, either smile or throw up or whatever. And someone put a comment under one of my unboxings that watching someone eat's the grossest thing in the world. It's like, did you just sit through a whole video of me eating Japanese snack food? And it's not a great thing, but this is way worse than watching someone eat. Way, way worse. Oh, I forgot to mention too, my favorite ingredient in these coconut flour pancakes is the salt. I love that they're not overly sweet, and the little pops of blueberry add that little bit of sweetness, but the butter that they cooked in, the little bit of butter that went on top, the salt that went in with the egg whites. Delicious. And because it's keto, you could whip up a little bit of cream and put a blob of that on top. They're cool with you using vanilla extract, as long as it's the actual vanilla extract. It's not fake vanilla essence. It's pretty much just sugar that tastes like vanilla. Robert, stop grossing everyone out with your corns and your bunions and your hangtails. Good grief. Hangnails, I mean. I gave Glow the idea. She's stopped. Oh, damn it, Glow. Hey, Samantha. Hi, Andrea. Biscuit is, hey, Groover. Hey, Fiona. I have a lovely bum. Thank you, Joe. Biscuit is in her, oh, I thought she might have been in her hammock. I don't know where she is. She's finally gone off and had a sleep. And I say that in the nicest possible way, but I think everyone who's at home with their animals are now experiencing a whole new level of needy. Like when I got Biscuit, she would sleep for 17 hours. And I'm like, I got you to keep me company. Can you hang out with me a little bit? Well, careful what you wish for. She's now got the same routine as me. She's decided she's not a cat that has to sleep for 17 hours a day. She's also human, and yeah, a lot of playtime every day. Not that I'm complaining, I enjoy it, but she's going to get a rude shock when we all start going back out into the real world and back to workplaces and so on. And I think most people's pets are. I think the people that have, adopted or fostered pets for this sort of quarantine time or self-isolation time, their pets will probably have major separation anxiety. But, yeah, so I think she's taken herself off down to one of the spare rooms for a little kip. But she'll reappear at about midday, and then she'll be awake for the rest of the day till we go to bed. Yeah. I want to read her that book, Go the Fuck to Sleep. I might film it and see her facial expressions. Now we're talking about Robert's bum. You have the most lovely bum on the planet. Well, that's good. I don't think Joanna was claiming mine was the best on the planet, but you're a kook, Robert. You've certainly been entertaining in chat. So I might wrap this up. I'll just see any news yet about the presser, because I do like going in there and giving people shit about complaining. I like complaining about people complaining. I like whining about whiners. You have to get her a playmate. God knows she doesn't. Biscuit doesn't play well with others. Never has. I rescued her at 9 years of age, and the instructions that came with her were very clear. Does not play well with others. So no, she doesn't need a companion. Why does she? She's got me 24/7 to entertain her. She's been fun though. She's had the zoomies this morning, which cracks me up. Her seeing her little tummy wobbling as she runs down the hallway, all that sort of stuff's good, isn't it? Yeah, thank you, Joanna. See, she hasn't looked that close. Well, apparently Robert's got the best bum in the world. So, I'm happy for him to have that. I'm glad he has, because his feet sound horrific. He's been talking about corns and bunions and hangnails. So I'm glad you've got a great ass, Robert, because you sound like you've got the feet of an eagle. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Thanks, everyone, over in Facebook world as well. Hey, Tan, how you doing, gorgeous? Everyone say hi to Tan. She's my Vietnamese sister. She's my sissy in Vietnam. Atticus follows you around all day demanding things at the moment. Yeah. Needy, high maintenance. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't get rid of her. I would never get rid of her, but I love that I've got her. But there's a point, like this morning, I just had to actually sit down and have a little chat with her and just say, dude, kind of like you get my full attention for the first 4 hours that I'm awake. 4 hours of your constant demands. But when I go live on YouTube, she doesn't like it. And she doesn't like it when I record my podcast or record things for print radio. So I know how I can kind of clear the room if I need to. But I love it when she wakes up from her nap and she comes out and she has bed hair and her face is all scrunched up. And that's the only time of the day she's really happy for me to give her a hug. She gets all kind of smoochy while she wakes up. Pretty cute. Enjoy your walk, Emily. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you for that, Robert. That's not really the note I wanted to end this on. But it's good to hear you've got a great ass and that you rub baby oil into it. Don't forget the thumbs up, thank you, on Facebook and also YouTube. If you've come over to YouTube and you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell, the solid one, that will let you know whenever I'm going live. I'm doing a series at the moment on the Ruby Princess fiasco. If you're into that sort of stuff, that's on my Smooth Criminal podcast channel, but I do sometimes go live with it on Facebook and other times over here on my YouTube channel that we're on at the moment. Probably won't take you for a walk today. Thinking I might do a bit of a games night, catch up with some friends tonight. Not sure. Organising a family gathering. And also tomorrow, I don't know what time yet, but if you want to meet a guy who talks more than I do, who's like mad as a cut snake, but in a good way, you don't want to miss the travelling bushman. So keep an eye out for the notification for when that is. I'm just waiting for him to get back to me with a good time. If possible, Reggie will probably join us as well, which would be great because Reg and I both can talk the legs off a table, but I don't think either of us are going to get a word in edgeways if we have Mark on with us. So that'll be a hoot, and that'll be an open panel. People can jump up, say good day, muck around. He might have some wildlife to show us. He's kind of like a Steve Irwin character. He does all the wildlife stuff. So, you know, snakes and critters, ahoy. And other than that, you only watch podcasts on Chatterbait. Okay. I might see if there's a parting comment in YouTube I can end with. Hey, Nat, how good to see you. Tan, I miss you too, beautiful. I'm glad you're well and safe. So everyone, do stay safe. Do look out for each other. Be kind. Check in with each other. If you like this kind of stuff, even if it's nice just to hang out and have someone you know chattering away in the background, do it. Like, there's a lot of people like me that are utilising this technology and have been for me, I've been doing this on YouTube for, we're getting close to 2 years soon, in a couple of months' time. It's really nice that people are starting to discover these other platforms and getting involved. So, yeah, stay connected. We are isolated, but we're all connected. Don't feel like you're alone. You can always message me as well. You can put comments under my video. I'll do my very best to keep everyone happy and buoyed throughout this. So until next time, Robert, I'm going to end on Robert's last message. Is this guy sexy and does he have sexy toned, sexy firm butt like me? I don't know. Does he have a sexy firm butt like you? Does he? Yeah, does he? Okay. Stay groovy, everyone. Love you.